For the next few minutes, I invite you to embark on a transformative journey with me. This isn't just another talk. It's an experience that can shift your perception of reality. By the end, you won't just understand what's been holding you back. You'll truly feel a change inside you. You'll start to see things differently. Not just your thoughts, but the way your entire reality shapes itself around you, often without your awareness. So, I ask you, let go of distractions and give yourself this moment fully. What you're about to hear isn't merely something to learn. It's something to step into. Let's begin by taking a trip down memory lane. Think back to a moment in your life when you longed for something deeply, a relationship, a job, an opportunity. No matter how hard you tried, it simply wouldn't materialize. Now, contrast that with another experience where something incredible seemed to fall into your lap effortlessly. You hardly thought about it, perhaps didn't even care much, yet it happened almost like magic. Why does this happen? Why do our desires seem to elude us while the things we barely think about flow to us without resistance? There's a hidden mechanism at play here, something many people overlook or simply don't recognize exists. Let me explain why this occurs. Once you grasp this understanding, I will share a simple yet powerful method to start using this insight intentionally. When you do, you'll notice a dramatic shift. The very things that once felt out of reach will begin to flow toward you effortlessly. Listen closely because this is the moment everything changes. Your reality isn't happening to you. It's responding to you. This is where most get stuck. You're not waiting for reality to change. Reality is waiting for you. Consider how often you've yearned for something so desperately, only to have it slip away. Then, the moment you stopped caring, the moment you let go, it suddenly appeared. That's not mere coincidence. It's the law of attraction at work. When you chase or obsess over a desire, you signal to your reality that you lack it. Conversely, when you stop needing it, when you cease checking and trying to control it, that's when it starts moving toward you. Not because you've given up, but because you've shifted into the version of yourself that already possesses it. This aligns with the teachings of Neville Goddard, who stated, "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled." He emphasized that this assumption, sustained with belief, would solidify into fact. Think about that for a moment. He didn't say hope for it or wish for it. He said assume it. An assumption is not merely hoping, it's knowing. When you assume something is already yours, you no longer chase it or look for signs. You don't sit wondering when it will arrive, because in your mind, it already has. This is the essence of doing nothing, because the moment you assume it's done, you stop interfering. You may have noticed that things you desperately want seem elusive, while those you don't care about appear effortlessly. Why? Because when you don't care, there's no blockage. You're not attached, not micromanaging. You're not in a state of waiting, and hence, they flow freely. So how do you use this process to bring everything you've ever wanted into your life without pretending to be indifferent? Let's be real. You can't fake detachment. You can't just sit there and say, okay, I don't care anymore, while deep down you're still checking and hoping. That's not letting go. That's pretending. Reality doesn't respond to mere words. It responds to genuine feelings. So how do you truly detach without forcing it? Here's where everything shifts. Step 1. Stop chasing right now. Whether you realize it or not, you've been operating in need mode. This mindset keeps you stuck because every time you think, where is it or why isn't it here yet, you reinforce its absence. If you already had what you desired, would you be anxious? Would you keep checking? No. You'd be relaxed and confident. That energy is what draws your desires toward you effortlessly. From this moment on, stop looking for proof. Stop waiting and questioning when it will appear. Instead, step into the energy of already having it. When that happens, everything begins shifting. Step 2. Stay in the state now that you've stopped chasing. The next crucial step is staying in the state of already having what you desire without slipping back into doubt. This is where most people falter. Initially, you may feel confident, like you've got this, but then doubt creeps in after a few hours or days. That little voice whispers, wait, but where is it? This moment is a test. The second you start searching again, doubting, or checking, you undo all your progress. So how do you prevent this from happening? You must make peace with not knowing when or how it will happen. Read that again. Make peace with not knowing. Most can assume for a moment, but struggle to let go of the timeline. If you can surrender that need for timing and control, you become unstoppable. The moment you stop obsessing over when it will arrive is when you prove to reality that it's already done. When you're no longer chasing or waiting, reality has no choice but to align with your new state. Step 3. Embrace the silence at this point. You've done two important things. You've stopped chasing. You've remained in a state of knowing. Now comes the final step, locking this in and letting it flow. You must make peace with the silence before manifestation. Most people falter here because after they stop chasing and settle into knowing, they expect an immediate shift. They think, I'm doing everything right. Where is it? But that thought alone pulls them back into waiting mode. Understand this. There's always a gap between assumption and reality catching up. That gap isn't a delay. It's alignment. Reality isn't testing you. It's recalibrating itself to match your new state. In this final step, your job is simple. Keep living your life and stay at ease. Refuse to stress about outcomes because when you can hold that energy, when you can sit in silence without scrambling, everything will come naturally. When doubt creeps in and impatience tugs at you, do nothing. Not because you don't care, but because you know it's done. Once you truly understand this concept, you'll never chase again because everything will start chasing you. Manifestation isn't about doing more, it's about allowing. The moment you stop chasing and checking, everything falls into place effortlessly. Now it's up to you. Will you return to overthinking and second-guessing? Or will you embrace the transformative power of doing nothing? As a commitment device, I invite you to type, I let go and it flows in the comments below. This declaration locks in what you've learned today. If this message resonated with you, like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this truth, someone who is searching for answers or facing their own challenges. Remember, sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is nothing at all. Reflect on your current relationships. How many inspire and uplift you? How many leave you feeling drained? Your connections mirror your internal state. If someone consistently crosses boundaries, it reflects part of you that hasn't yet learned how to protect itself. Setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's self-love. Your unconscious mind guides you toward well-being, yet many ignore its signals. That exhaustion after certain interactions, it's a sign that something is amiss. Choosing yourself means establishing boundaries, not walls but bridges to healthier relationships. Saying no to what doesn't serve you is saying yes to your truth and dreams. As you live authentically, something extraordinary unfolds. Your intuition strengthens. That inner voice guiding you becomes clearer. You make choices that resonate not just logically, but deeply within your soul. This is the power of choosing yourself. It reconnects you with your intuition, the compass that has always been there. But to hear it, silence external noise and detach from societal expectations. When you decide to choose yourself, you send a powerful message to the universe. I'm ready to live in alignment with my truth. The universe responds by attracting people and opportunities that resonate with who you truly are. Challenges won't vanish. They will serve as stepping stones for growth and self-discovery. Choosing authenticity leads to synchronicity. Those perfectly timed events aren't mere coincidences. They reflect your inner alignment. Life transforms when you honor your inner world. As you choose yourself, everything begins to flow effortlessly. Doors open, and the right people come into your life. Yet this journey requires courage. You'll confront external pressures and internal fears that have held you back. Remember, the greatest enemy lies within, the voice whispering doubts and fears. But confronting these fears dismantles limiting beliefs and creates space for new possibilities. Each step forward builds alignment between who you are and who you're becoming. You're not alone on this path. Choosing yourself may seem solitary at first, but it draws supportive people into your life. Those who value authenticity just as much as you do. As life shifts around you, decisions become clearer and confidence grows. You discover peace independent of external circumstances because true peace comes from within. Living authentically inspires those around you. Your courage becomes a beacon for others searching for their path. Each choice toward authenticity contributes to collective transformation. Days will come when doubts resurface, moments when old patterns tempt you back into familiarity. But these challenges are opportunities for deeper connection with yourself. Reflect on what truly matters. What do I value? What kind of life do I want? Clarity about your values makes aligning decisions easier. You'll find others who walk alongside you as you embrace authenticity. Those who celebrate rather than challenge who you are. Imagine letting go of everything that no longer serves you. Relationships draining your energy, commitments lacking meaning. Picture the freedom and clarity awaiting you. This isn't a distant dream. It's attainable if you're willing to choose yourself. By doing so, you're crafting a life filled with purpose and joy, transformations worth embracing. The greatest gift lies in being unapologetically yourself, not the version others expect, but your purest essence. Jung taught us that true work involves unraveling deep mysteries within us. When we embrace who we truly are, everything we seek has always existed within us. Life is too brief, remaining trapped under neediness, seeking validation, while ignoring desires, silencing dreams. Start taking action today. Confront fears head-on, acknowledge shadows, whispering intuition, guiding towards truths, waiting patiently. This moment marks reconnection towards authentic selves. Choosing oneself transforms lives while positively impacting surroundings. Energy shifts, perspectives expand, as presence inspires countless paths crossed throughout journeys traveled together. What aspects resonate most deeply within? What steps will you embrace today, honoring true essence? Each word shared matters, not just personally, but collectively among those navigating similar journeys, seeking clarity. If resonating deeply, don't hesitate sharing this message, extending impact beyond oneself. Connect with individuals searching answers, facing challenges, needing clarity amidst uncertainty. Imagine impact created through community, committed living authentically, cultivating acceptance among each other. Every interaction counts. Every like, comment, share helps reach others searching deeper connections, longing fulfillment. Let me hear from you. What part spoke most profoundly? What commitments will you undertake, embracing authenticity moving forward? If haven't already, subscribe, activating notifications, ensuring never missing future insights, offering support along paths traveled together, uncovering higher truths. Together, we'll spread reflections across corners, reaching those needing reminders, reminding them greatest power lies simply choosing being who truly are. Thank you for joining today, listening attentively, but most importantly, being part movement, awakening shared journeys towards self-discovery. Never forget, you're not alone. Change begins with you. The world yearns, desperately needing individuals courageously embracing their authentic selves. I look forward to seeing you next video, where we continue exploring deeper insights, empowering lives transformed through genuine choices made daily.